I'm going to go with a Duke Kansas under 66. I think there's some 65 and a halves out there. Listen, as expected, this Duke defense is much improved under Mike Elko, running the 4-2-5. They have a couple of extremely high-graded corners per PFF. Joshua Pickett, top 20 individually in forced incompletion rate. And, Mike Elko's defense at Duke, they've allowed only 9 drives this season to cross the 40-yard line. Pretty impressive turnaround job that he has done there. And then the Kansas defense, they haven't been bad themselves, especially against the run. So they're going to have to stop Jordan Waters, who's averaging 5 yards after contact. He ranks 5th in PFF for elusiveness. That is something that the Kansas defense has shown they can do against the ground, not so much against the air, but that's not going to be a problem against Riley Leonard. And, the Kansas is 11th in tackling right now. They're going to limit explosive plays. They're fundamentally sound, just like their coach has been everywhere, from Buffalo to Kansas. I don't expect a ton of explosive here from Duke. And, I don't think Jalen Daniels is going to have much success in the air like he has the entire season. This is going to be a slow pace game. Mike Elko came out in the press this week and he said, us running up tempo or us having the pace of the game goes fast only hurts our defense. And we want this to be a defensive game. This is going to be a slow pace. I know it's exciting. These Kansas and Duke offenses have been fun to watch, especially out of those colors and those jerseys, but this is going to be a slower pace game. Both teams' defensive finishing drives are going to take over, and that Duke secondary is going to give them a shot to win this game outright in Lawrence. So give me the under here in Kansas.
I agree. In this battle of blue bloods, undefeated college basketball blue bloods, Kansas has been unbelievable. They won as double-digit dogs at West Virginia, then win as close to double-digit dogs against Houston. But West Virginia has problems. Houston, we've talked about this for weeks. They look like something's
They're having
off.
fights on the sideline.
Yeah, all the credit in the world to Kansas, but the market has gone too far.
Yeah.
And now 7.5 against a much improved Duke team. Both these teams are really improved, but 7.5. You got Elko lead that defense. Riley Leonard's been really good for that offense. Duke overall, one of the most improved teams in the country. Give me the hook over 7.
Can you be a 9-point underdog to a G5 team and then be a 7-point favorite, a 7.5-point favorite to a Power 5 team? It's crazy.
Yeah. Too many points for the Duke backcourt.